limp, I'm a chop. Culture vision on the 508 form. When we out, came storm like it's X-Men. With me, you is in my pockets. And I leave like it's Jumpman. Coach seats in the airman. Trophies, don't compare them. What's a Grammy to a necklace? Send my granny, give it to me. What's a to a fake? Indonesia was a language. Think I'm speaking like a background on a whole different continent. We got different ad-libs. We got different mothers. We got different cash. We got different chances. We got different culture.
Rolling deep with my dogs, you would think it's a veterinary. I reach my goals by January. Get the eyes of a tiger, Katy Perry. Getting married to the game, little we not the same in that. Like Johnny Dang, and that done stole my 20 came and I'm joking. About it with the far right, you gon' need a bargain when you buy. I don't got a problem with the. I'm the finished product, you the micro.
Welcome everyone, thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Here's Malone, and Malone with the stuff.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Call with the bucket. It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Hakeem.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And it's Wade with the jam.
While assisting may not be the strength of his game, Olajuwon still knows when to get the ball to an open teammate.
Outside for Durant. Outside Tatum. And stolen by LeBron. An even 3-on-3 break. Mullen with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Wade from outside. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Okay, David, thanks. Knocks it loose. Outside, Malone. Now Wade. Olajuwon trying to break free. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And the story. Story here, Kevin, early on is how well. well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
And it's Garnett at the elbow. It's stolen by Mullen. The Lakers moving the ball around. Wade from outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Knicks trail by 6. Paul with the ball. Wade picks him up. Durant down low. Paul left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum wide open. He fires one. From outside off the mark. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Paul for 3. New York, no good that time either. And taken away by Paul. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. A nice shot by Bird.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Malone with the screen. Here's LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots. And James drills them both.
You think about LeBron's career, no matter where he's gone, he has impacted winning at the highest level. Remarkable.
Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And he can time his passes perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's James. And the dunk by James.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
.43 seconds left in the first. And that one's good, George.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Mullen. Fires the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Outside, Davis. And here is Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so the first quarter is in the book. Lakers lead by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Well, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Pass to George. New York, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 8. Out to Russell. Brown outside. Now here's DeRozan. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by George. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
And you can't afford to bail out a dynamic shooter like Thompson. He'll make you pay at the line. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Russell, no good. Knicks trailed by 6. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Kemp with the steal. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Thompson. Outside for Kemp. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral, his length and reaction time, so impressive.
Kemp with the bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Lillard. Puts up a 3. And they get it back. Takes the 3. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Kemp. And then Kemp slams it in.
This is what fans come to see and love to see. Kemp rising up and dropping it down.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Robinson's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kicks it out to Lillard. A 3. The offensive rebound. Oh! Wow! My goodness!
Man! The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
Pass to Robinson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, You've got to play much smarter than that.
Lillard looking around. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Durant with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Garnett. Outside Green. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Durant. No points in the game yet for him. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
And no wonder Green has been called the heartbeat of his team. He just makes plays that energize the entire roster.
Catches the defense napping there. Those plays can be crushing.
Outside Mullen. Launches a 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, the catch and shoot game of Mullen, excellent. Tremendous confidence in that shot, as well he should have, because he's lethal.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Malone.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Paul with the steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David. We thank you for your report. From deep LeBron, a three-pointer is right on target. James has got 9.
Well, I tell you what, you better track Bron all over the floor, or he's going to make you pay.
Kicks it out to Paul. New York moving it around. New York, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
From deep, James. That shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Wade. What a terrific move that was. Wade's got his third basket of the night right there.
And so calm, even when pressured. Wade, so good at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Knicks trailed by 10. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Davis. Olajuwon grabs the miss. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Mullen for three. It's rebounded by David Robinson. A shot by George, wide open. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Latrey. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Back to Mullen. Malone with the screen. And he lays it straight in. Malone's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
You watch Malone, he just loves the challenge on a nightly basis.
Robinson for three. Left side, George. Bird outside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. It's taken away by Payton. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it again. Ball's knocked loose. A wide open look for Bird. No good from outside.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Back to Wade. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on George.
And the ball handling of Wade. Outstanding work, getting crafty with it and converting because of that creativity.
Now, here's George. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. we in the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
The Lakers, 37.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Los Angeles leading by 15. On the wing, Mullen. Back to Wade. Pass to Mullen. And here's Wade. Launches it. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition. Times it perfectly and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
Here's LeBron. Garnett with the block. Right side, Tatum. Outside, KD. Poke loose. Outside, George. Garnett wide open. Offline with his three. Here are the Lakers. That will be the fourth of the string of 5 played on the road. Mullen's shot is off. Knicks trail by 13. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
PG-13 emphatically throwing that one down. They're not stopping him on that dunk.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Paul George with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
They've made the offense uncomfortable, creating turnovers with the defensive pressure and cashing in on the other end.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Your next city game.
So both teams making some changes here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
That evens the score. And breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Here's Garnett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shoots the ball as well as any big. Very versatile out on the floor. Garnett draws a lot of contact here.
2 shots.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Count that one. And the Lakers lead by 1.
LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the King.
Pass to Durant. From past the arc. Oh, drew the foul. Almost. Hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
13 foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots at the line missing. 1 to go.
You get the feeling that KD loves the pressure because he knows what he's capable of doing for this team. And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game. Totally drawing off the defender with that move.
Back to Durant. 3-pointer. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. The kick out to Tatum. And too much time in the way. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Pass to LeBron. Back to Wade. James outside. Over Green. Outside Mullen. Wade for 3. That shot off. And New York the other way now. Outside Durant. .44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. James outside. Pass to Wade. Back to James. Wade outside. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
George with the ball. the elbow. It's Thompson. And we are headed to overtime. A do-or-die defensive stop. And they come up big. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are... are headed to overtime. And we've got more NBA action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here is Durant. Inside. And finished off by Robinson.
Guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. Which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
Pass to Lillard. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Kick out to Brown. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last
play. It's George on the wing. Pass to Robinson. All alone. Bullseye. Now it's a 4-point New York lead.
Tell you what, when David Robinson is playing with confidence like this, he can really pile up the points.
And it's Brown missing.
Ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 4. There's 1:54 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. We play just over a minute here in OT. On the wing, James. And it's Paul George with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Wade, right side. Pass to Malone. Paul with the steal.
That's just sloppy. You can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
And they know that. Maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
And stolen by Tatum. Here's Robinson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Hey, even when the defense gets physical and tries to rough up David Robinson, he does a really nice job staying with it and concentrating on this shot.
Lakers trail by 9. LeBron outside. On the wing, Mullen. Looking to end the run. The Knicks pull it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here's James outside. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Paul left side. And the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Mullen's shot is off.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
Paul's shot is off.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might have been regulation, but you know what? They can't.